You were saying king is a good thing in terms of reform.
Exactly.
And yet there have been promises to women. There have been hard promises, and often they're just simply not realised.
There is a missing link, and this is what I'm doing, actually. I'm shedding the light on that missing link between the upper government and the promises actually that are being given to us and to the public as a whole, as to where actually we are going wrong, why things are not happening, why laws are not being implemented, why promises are not being actually found on day-to-day basics. And this is one of the things I tackled back in Saudi Arabia when I write in my articles, and this is it was published.
If I can just press you on the role of the king, because you're saying that he's not a block to reform, that he is in fact a reformist, and yet I suppose what's puzzling about that in the light of the Arab Spring, or hot summer as you describe it, is that Saudi Arabia actually sent troops to help Bahrain suppress those calling for democracy there. Now, the king must have approved that, surely?
Definitely, nothing is done without the approval of the king. And in that respect, I think it was a faux pas. And they've realized it lately, and they've withdrawn from Bahrain afterwards.
So it was a mistake.
So I think I have no, actually, I'm not in the position to tell you about this, but my opinion was actually it was a faux pas from our country to do so. As there is a lot of mistakes in the Western world that are made on a daily basis in politics. Politics is a very, actually, intriguing science.
And just your insight into how things work at that top echelon of politics. I mean, the king has obviously been very ill. He's been in and out of the country.
Yes.
Do you think he still does command the reins of power?
I have no doubt whatsoever that he's in command. But I do have actually an idea how things are actually being, the decision making is not being only done by the king. It's by the committee of the royal family, plus the executive powers, which are in relation to the king and the system that is existing in Saudi Arabia.